Good morning, everybody. 14 months ago, Aung San Suu Kyi spoke to our leadership conference. And though she was no longer under house arrest at that time, she was unable to travel and instead used a video link to speak to us. And even though that's only a little over a year ago, the idea that she would be able to visit and address us all here in person still seemed an incredibly remote one at that time. She needs little introduction. Your applause has said so much. Under house arrest for most of the last 21 years, she is someone who, through her dignity, stoicism, humility, strength, and love of her country, has come to embody the pursuit of freedom of speech, democracy, and human rights around the world, an inspiration to millions of people. And that she will address Parliament later today demonstrates the high esteem in which she is held in this country. Throughout her detention, the United Kingdom has offered our support and friendship. And many people here have worked tirelessly to increase the international pressure on the Burmese government to bring about change. And I think this is a very important point that I want to make to you, Dorsu, this morning. Through all those years, the British Foreign Office and the people here never forgot you and never wavered in their support for democracy in Burma, always kept alive the hope that it would be possible to bring that about. And so I find, as Foreign Secretary, something inspiring about my own department before I was here, in their work and their commitment, just as there is so much inspiring about what you stand for and have achieved. And while huge challenges remain for Burma, the by-elections on the 1st of April were a historic event in the country which meant so much to the Burmese people, as well as to so many friends of Burma around the world, including here in Britain. And of course, we want to work with you in addressing the challenges in the future as the country heads towards more complete parliamentary elections, and we hope a resolution of continuing ethnic conflicts. So in Britain, we will remain a steadfast friend of Burma as it moves, we hope, towards genuine freedom and democracy in the coming years. And we are delighted that we've been able to help in so many ways over these years. But above all, we admire what you stand for and what you have done. The British Foreign Office has always been there with you. And so we're delighted to have you physically here with us.
In a way, I think I can claim that I was a member of your family long before the Foreign Secretary himself. Because when I was a student at Oxford, my guardian was Paul Gorbooth, who was the permanent undersecretary here. And this is not the first time I've been in this building. And I've always felt that I was part of the FCO family. I was really part of the Gorbooth family, and he was so dedicated to what this office, this building stood for, that I acquired a lot of his values with regard to what civil servants should be like. When I see you here today, I feel very envious. I would like our country to have the kind of civil service that can carry on its work despite political changes. This is what we need in a democracy. In a democracy, we need firm foundations. What we're trying to do in Burma is to build up the foundations for a democratic society. This is very difficult. It's much more difficult than simply winning an election. It's by no means enough winning an election. And I would like to appeal to Britain and to all our friends everywhere to help us to build up the foundations of a genuine democratic society. And in particular, while I'm here, I would like to say that we need help to build up our civil services. We need to nurture our civil service, that it may be able to stand firm in the face of all political change, stand firm on the side of established values that will defend our people and defend the rights of our people. I say this with humility and also with some amusement that my whole office is with me today because there are only two of us, my personal secretary and myself. And when I see all of you, I think to myself, well, that we are not doing too badly for two people. But it's wonderful to see you and to see what a genuine civil service in a genuine democracy can be like. I see all sorts of faces. I can see that some of you came from elsewhere, at least your parents came from elsewhere, and yet you are part of the society, an integral part of the society, of this government, and that's how it should be. Democracy means government of the people. So in a sense, democracy means government of the whole society in which we live. And if you can show the world that this is possible, you put heart into us. What is possible here will be possible in Burma. And we want to make it possible. And we would very much welcome your help, your support, your advice, the benefit of your experiences to make democracy not just a possibility, but something real and living in Burma. Thank you.